Hello everybody, we're back on the test server to take a second look at the Tryon Games, especially since I understand this. I have a much better grasp of the event more than I did so when I did the first video. Also, the Roulette Pack, which is the special offer, is now on the black market. If you're curious right from the start about what the special offer is on the test server, it's that you get 7 roulette spins for 1 pass or 10 diamonds. I don't know if that we'll get maybe a couple more spins or whatever on the live version, because I did notice that for a few, just a small few of the events that we've had in the last several months, that we had a different special offer on the live version than what we saw on the test version. Before we start, I do want to recap kind of the map key or the instructions, what the squares mean. So just to review, we've got the demonstration square, this icon here, which means you score points for the event. You need points to get the cups, because in order to get the divine, you need 8 cups total. There are 8 boards. Each board has a cup, so you have to basically get the cup from each board in order to get the divine. Then we have the bonus square, which are these 4 arrows. It will have a plus and then a number in green above it, which means you move several squares forward. Then you also have the malice square, which also has 4 arrows, but above it you'll have a minus and then a number in red that indicates the number of squares that you have to move backwards. That one has become a bane of my existence. It's been a bit of a pain. Then we have the gold star, which is an objective square. You have to either complete an objective as it's stated. You can wait until the timer runs out for it to just kind of complete on its own, or you can donate an item to OW in order to skip it. You have the little flag, which is a crossing point or a teleporter square. That means you can move to any other crossing point / teleporter square that you like. And of course we have the chests, which are pretty self-explanatory. Now to go to the main page of the event, if you'll notice, I'm going to recap these as well. This little icon on the far left indicates that it's a board that you have in progress. This little cup that's in the middle indicates I have won the cup from the event. It's a little bit easier to see if you just click on the image for the board, and then you can see the meter. I clearly have enough points that I gained the cup for this board here. And then this black and white checker right here, this indicates that I actually reached the finish line for the board. In order to unlock further boards, you have to reach the finish line, which we found that out in the last video. I've unlocked all but 1 board so far, so if I click on the carriage board here, it says that I have to reach the finish line of 5 boards to unlock this discipline. So just to reiterate, in order to get the divine, you need to get 8 cups, which means you have to get each cup from each of the boards. And in order to unlock the further boards, you do have to reach the finish line. If you don't get enough points to reach the cup the first go around that you played through for that board, that's okay. You can go ahead, you can restart that board. You'll keep the number of points that you finished with the first time. So let's just say that if I finished, like on this one right here, I have 32 points. If I, for some reason, gained no more points for this board by the time I reach the finish line, I will click to restart the board. I'll start back from the very beginning, but I'll still have 32 points. All I have to do is just gain enough points, which is 45 for this one. So I just have to gain enough points to reach 45 points. I'll get the cup. I do not have to finish the board again and reach the finish line because I've already finished it once. So as soon as I get enough points to get the cup for this, I can just exit out of this board, just go back, and then click to start my next board. You can have multiple boards in progress at once then. If you noticed, all of these boards, like the jumping board is in progress. This board isn't. Oh, this board is in progress. So I do have the cross-country board in progress, like technically, because my pawn is somewhere other than at the starting line. You can work on multiple boards at once, but I don't really see a benefit to doing that other than because I gained the points for this to get the cup and I've already reached the finish line the first time I played through. I can just exit out of it, but note that your spins are all going to be shared between these boards. You won't have, say, 4 spins on the cross-country board and 5 spins for the endurance board. If I use one of my spins on the cross-country board, then one of those spins is taken away from my overall total. You have the same amount of spins for every board, but otherwise I don't really see a benefit to working on multiple boards at once. So because I'm out of spins, I'm going to I'll just buy 2 packs right here. We're going to buy 2 packs and we'll continue on with the jumping board. Yes, I think that's the one I'm on. Yes, the jumping board. So I still have to gain enough points to get the cup, and I do have to reach the finish line for this. You never know, I might reach enough points to get the cup on the first go around and I won't have to restart. So let's spin. 1, 2, 3. I landed on the gold chest. Let's see what is in my chest. What do I get? I get 1 spin for that. I did notice that the 5th element is in the wooden chest like it was in the insular mine. I think most of if you go to the prize page, It seems like the prizes are pretty much laid out the same way in the chest that they were in the Insular Mine event. So yeah, and then these prizes here are all the ones that are actually gained from reaching a certain threshold on the board. Okay, let's spin again. I'm going to get 1, 2. I reached a demonstration square, which earned me 4 points. I now have 36 points total. We got one square forward, and I hit an objective, which is wake 5 horses. I'm going to skip that on here, but on the live server, I would definitely do that. What I would do on the live server for some of these objectives, there are a lot of basic ones, like maybe water a horse, or donate a horse to OW, or stroke 20 horses or something. Make sure that you do the event first thing of the day, because some of these, like wake 5 horses, you'll probably already do that just by working your daily farming horses or your blups. That way then you notice, oh, I have to wake 5 horses. I haven't already done that for the day, so just then you can kind of go complete that objective by doing your daily farming for your horses. You come back and then the objective is already completed. But I'm just going to donate an item to OW to skip it. All right, now I'm going to spin again, move 2 paces forwards to a blank square. I'm going to move 3 paces forwards to a demonstration square, earning me 4 points. I need 5 points, which if I land on both of these, I could do that right here, just in this first go. And now I have to complete an objective, which is give a horse a purple golden apple coat. If you ever have this objective and you're curious about, how do I know that it's a purple golden apple coat? When you click to do this, make sure you click on the filter by color. It said I had to give a purple apple coat, so I'm going to click the purple button. Don't like, if you look at a horse that's selected as yellow and it has purple on it, it probably won't count unless it was actually submitted as a purple coat. So just be sure to click the purple button. I'm just going to give it whatever coat. That one's really pretty. I'd like that one. Okay, so I gave my horse a purple golden apple coat, and I'm going to continue. I was on the jumping board. Yes, I think I was on the jumping board. Continue. I completed that. I need 5 points. I moved 2 squares forward, so I've got 44 points out of the 45 needed for the cup. Do I get 1? Just spin a 1. No! Oh, yay! I got it. Okay, I've got enough points to get the cup, so I'm just going to go straight for the finish line, hopefully. 1, 2, 3. I reached the finish line. So I finished this board. I still have yet to unlock the earth element. If I wanted to go back to get the earth element, I can do that. I'll still have the points that I finished with the first time. I don't remember what I actually had. So I only have to gain a few more points to get the earth element. If my goal was just to get the divine, I wouldn't bother replaying it until maybe at the very end after I already won the divine and I had spins left over. So I'm just going to move forward to the next board, which is vaulting. I also now have all of my boards unlocked. So let's start with the vaulting. All right, we'll use up the rest of my spins. This is a pretty big board here. There's only 1 crystal chest on this board. Okay, 1, 2. It doesn't seem like I'm winning a whole lot of prizes from this. If we just check this just real quick, I have not won very many prizes because me landing on the chests has not happened all that often. I mean, there's a lot of prizes in here in terms of the variety. I just don't know how many prizes you're going to end up with, really. Okay, let's spin again. I did land on a gold chest that time, though. Okay, most of the good prizes are in the crystal chest. I did get a tractor. Okay. I'm going to spin again, +3. I landed on a demonstration square, which earned me 4 points. I have to get 65 points to get the cup on this one. 1, 2. I earned another 4 points. Spun a 1. I landed on a teleporter. However, I don't think there's any benefit to me using the teleporters right now because I'd rather just go through and hit all the point squares that I can. I'm just going to spin again and skip the teleporter. +3, and I earned 4 more points. So that's it. I'm all out of spins for the day. Let me know if you guys have any questions, if there's something that maybe I muddled up on the second go around. It really is, I think, pretty simple to grasp once you start playing it. I think when you're just kind of looking at the instructions as they're laid out, it might be a little bit confusing, but I think when you start playing it, it clears up a little bit for you. But let me know if you guys do have any more questions or if you'd like to see me play through it a little bit more. I'm not going to finish it today. I just wanted to play through to show you a little bit more of what's going on with this event. So thank you guys for joining me today, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.